Hey guys, welcome to another video. Today I'm touring the Javelin. I actually recorded this yesterday. Well, not this, but what was supposed to be this video yesterday, and I actually didn't record it. So attempt number 2 is going to be made here. It's really cool. I don't know if you did get the opportunity to tour the Javelin. Now they did the tour the last time there was Invictus launch week, which was last year. So we're just gonna get right into this and enjoy this experience. It's really cool having the docking collars here when duty calls. It's awesome though. I wasn't ready to record yet, but you can see the Javelin actually come into dock, and they have like fireworks and everything like that going off. So pretty cool. There's some really cool things here. I'm just gonna basically do what I did last time and go over all the information panels. So if you'd like to read any information on those panels, I'll stop for at least a few seconds so you can pause the video and check those out. And then also you can get in the turrets. So I will be showcasing getting in the turrets on the Javelin. It's only the ones on the side, so it's the size 7 and size 4 turrets. There is no option to get in the big ones, but I think the big ones are remote turrets. So let's get to this.
Welcome aboard the UEES War Hammer. As part of this year's Invictus celebrations, I'd like to invite you to take a look around and get an up-close look at an active military vessel. Some of the actual crew members have graciously volunteered their time to explain what life is like aboard the ship. I would like to remind you that the entire ship is not available for exploration, so please be respectful of unauthorized areas. Thank you, and enjoy your visit.
All right. I believe we can't get in here. No. Okay. Let's do this. I'll get into a turret at the end when we're wrapping up this tour. Definitely want to give you guys all these information panels if I can. So the fall of Caliban, probably a better angle to try and read this from. And also this is the UEES War Hammer, by the way. The area is blocked off back there, but we can at least just take a look around. There's a docking collar. Got space. I'm currently on Bikini Point. This tour goes all over the Stanton system, sleeping quarters. So it could happen at Bikini Point, Point Tressler, Everest Harbor, or at the August Dunlo Spaceport in Orison. So just know that it does tour all over the system, and it seems like everywhere it goes to tour, it's about an hour and a half that it's there. So if you need to, it's probably best to just jump around between servers to find where it's at. If you're at like a certain point, you want to try and fly over the system to get there. But these are the crew quarters. There are a ton of beds. So this was what was in here last time. Like I think almost everything from the last time we were able to tour it is here. I think the one thing they added was being able to have access to the turrets and sit inside the turrets and experience just, you know, one of the turrets on the Javelin. All right. Don't think we can get in here. Oh, we can.
This Javelin class destroyer was originally built by Aegis Dynamics and has been active since 2018.
That's in the briefing room above us. This is just a bathroom, so nothing. Nothing big there. But it's awesome. I love it. I love the level of detail on the ship. I know this is a ship that players can get, I believe, either through a bunch of people using your referral code, or if you buy it, but it's very limited, and it requires a massive amount of people to crew. It is a really, really cool ship. We're going to be entering the mess hall now. All right, here we go. We got another crew member to tell us more about the ship, and then we also got someone that's going hard in the paint, partying in the mess hall.
Hello everyone, my name's Lieutenant Horrigan, and as you can probably tell, this is Warhammer's mess hall. Definitely one of the more popular spaces on the ship. The mess has a fully automated dispensary since we operate on rotating shifts. We have a standard crew complement of 65 to 70, and meals need to be available at all times, so we have a culinary team always on duty, ready to lend support. The famous pilot Harry O'Reilly was once quoted as saying, if you ever want to take the temperature of a ship's crew, spend 20 minutes in their mess. Now this is one of the main social areas of the ships where crew members from different departments can catch up in their own downtime. We also use the mess for social events like birthdays, holidays, and promotions, since it's able to hold so many people. Our skipper, Captain Medcalf, is a big believer in casual gatherings. It's in an effort to entrench camaraderie. So we're in here pretty often. Now, you've probably noticed our games in the corner, so I'll just address the question that everyone asks. Yes, it's pretty competitive. The XO currently has the score to beat. Anyway, I'd like to invite you to have a look around.
Awesome. This is really cool. Off to our left is more of the crew quarters, which we will go that way. I know there's a crew member in there that will also talk. Looks like a guard there. I think we can go down. Actually, I didn't check last time. There is a guard, so I'm gonna take the wild assumption on the fact that we can't go any further past here, but oh my gosh, we can. I did not do this last time I toured this. There are Marines everywhere. Guess we can just take a look around, see what's here. It looks like it's a gravity control, so just a console. Cell. Engine room. That'd be cool to go into. No way we'd get in there. Starboard. Yeah, there's a Marine there too, so not much that you can look at. Scanning station. Yeah, so I think this was available too. I couldn't remember. It's been a while, but it's really cool to be inside the Javelin and really get a look at everything that's here and just the amount of detail on this ship. Let's keep going down since they don't stop us. Airlock. It's so cryptic down here. Something there. What's this? Airlocks. Okay. Well, I guess you can see what this is. Maybe. Hello? Manual override. I feel like this is access to a turret. And yeah, this is turret access. It is unavailable from what it looks like. Let's keep the light on. head out of here. Yeah, so just a bunch of different, you know, things, small details. Nothing on the bottom of the Javelin. When you go up the stairs, there's definitely more to look at. So yeah, starboard, engine room, those are all unavailable. The walking up the stairs, animation, engineer access. Okay, let's go to the upper deck. Before we do that though, the AI's been standing in front of each and every one of these. Okay, there we go. If you're trying to pause it, now's the time. Keep going. More engineer access. So the bridge armory. Mess hall. Just looks like it has some components. I know this is unavailable. I don't know what this leads to. But we can loop this way. I went around the other way. It's just a full circle. Can check this out. So the armory is to the right, briefing room is to the left. I believe the bridge is unavailable. But as per usual, there'd be a guard at the armory door. I'm guessing that way leads to the bridge. We cannot go that way. So there's a guard, but we can go into the briefing room. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get in there. All right, that's fine. We'll figure that out. Let's just Javelin's been a brawler. All right. Is this even gonna be doable? Bro. There's... Alright. We're gonna run. RP walking, thrown to the side. Okay. Good to know. Dude's contemplating if he should try and get in there. Alright, we got another panel here. Let me... this panel. Proud lineage. Alright. Now let's go experience what the briefing room has for us.
Hello, welcome to the UEES War Hammer. This Javelin-class destroyer was originally built by aUEC and has been in active service since 2832. Launching under the command of Captain Omar Singh, the ship initially served as a combat support vessel in the 2nd Fleet, 6th Battle Group, a posting that put it close to the Van Duel front. The Warhammer saw action during the fall of Caliban in 2884, where it protected retreating civilian and naval forces when the system ultimately fell, earning a ribbon for valor in the process. For the next several decades, the Warhammer transitioned between fleets, a variety of support and patrol positions, even participating in the UEE push to reclaim
Star Citizen.
in the 2930s. Most recently, the Warhammer distinguished itself as the primary combat vessel to repel the outlaw group known as Xenothreat from the Stanton system. Since then, the Warhammer has been placed in dry dock for repairs, but is heading back to active service once this year's Invictus festivities are concluded. The room you're currently seated in.
That's pretty cool. So the Warhammer is going back to duty after Invictus. This is its last tour of Invictus.
The crew gathers here to discuss everything from battle strategies to repair schedules. The Marine detail assigned to this ship also uses this room to plan out their boarding actions or outline combat strategies. This room has even acted as a venue for off-duty activities, such as vid screenings or sporting event parties. We hope that you'll take the opportunity to explore the ship.
That's the turret. This is a turret that you can get in on the ship.
Captain Metcalf and the rest of the crew,
it's really cool.
I want to wish you a fantastic Invictus. I hope we see you next year.
Alright, that's awesome.
Hello, and welcome to the UEES War
So they did mention that the Warhammer is going back to duty, like active duty, active service next year. So if we play it like, 2953 Invictus launch week, I'd assume that it'd be a different Javelin unless they still use the Warhammer, and then there's some kind of like new accolade given to the Warhammer for doing something between now and then, which would be cool if they're like, yeah, the Javelin helped, with the if like there's the introduction to Pyro and like there's Xeno Threat, and that's like the introduction is like, the UE looks for help in fighting Xeno Threat and Pyro, and that's like the next big thing that the Javelin does. Is it's like the tip of the spear for that operation where that players take part in or something like that. I don't know if I got this one, so I think I did get this one, but I will put it here. Okay. Down the stairs. Third person camera freaking out. Sir, you can't be there. Ma'am, I'm sorry. Individual. I love what the AI do in this game. It is fantastic. They still got the person on the table too. Alright. Let's go to the other side of the crew quarters, where there will be a crew member here that will kind of talk about the fantastic living spaces that they have.
Hi folks, welcome to the War Hammer. I am leading Starman Detmer, and this, as you've probably guessed, is one of the two barracks on the ship. And I know, you must be thrilled to see where Navy personnel sleep, and let me be the first to tell you, it's every bit as exciting as promised. Javelins are pretty great when it comes to sleeping arrangements, as they have enough bunks for the full crew, which is amazing because it avoids situations known as hot bunking, where you swap out bunks with somebody on the opposite shift, and that is horrible. This one time on my old ship, I had to share with this guy who had just the worst smelling socks. And I'm talking, the military could have weaponized it. And I had to try and fall asleep with that every day.
Captured the bad smell of his feet.
Yeah, after that.
And used it as a weapon against the enemy.
And I'm just thinking that, actually, I don't think my CEO would like me talking about how bad hot bunking is. So maybe just forget I said anything. Anyway, each one has special slots for personal effects, and is capable of sealing you up to give you a little privacy, as people are always moving around the barracks. Sleeping schedules shift slightly too, so they can activate the full crew at a moment's notice if the ship enters heavy combat, So you're kind of always sleeping with one eye open. I mean, we get shorter sleep schedules if we are patrolling dangerous space, so, you're already grabbing sleep when you can, and sorry, I am rambling. Otherwise, yeah, I'm not sure what to tell you. This is where we sleep. Not a whole lot of mystery to it, but I hope this has been enlightening. Please have a look around if you like, but don't touch anything in the bunks, as this is an active ship, and everything in here is the property of the crew. So, be cool.
Pretty cool. I'm gonna lay down. Let's get up. I was wondering if like there's like privacy shields or something like that. But yeah. Okay. All right. Back there's just more beds. Let's go this way. We'll be running into, I think, our last crew member that speaks on this tour. I already didn't even go down to like the bottom deck my first time, so I wouldn't be surprised if I've missed stuff. Like down there, can't go that way. There's a guard. Whoops. So let's go here. It's an elevator.
All right, let's settle down. My name's Lieutenant Commander Alderman. I run the turret complement aboard the War Hammer. That means I'm in charge of coordinating fire between our various gunners during a combat engagement in order to maximize combat effectiveness. But when we aren't in combat, I strive to keep my team sharp by running through engagement drills and simulated encounters. Now, the Javelin comes standard with 15 turrets, 13 of which have embedded operators. There are 6 turrets like the one you see here that run along the side of the ship, each of which is equipped with a pair of size 7 cannons for larger targets and a pair of size 4 Gatlings for smaller targets like fighters.
Size 7 cannons and size 4 Gatlings.
We've got 4 more turrets on the bow of the ship, armed with size 7 energy cannons and 3 gunners on the underside with the same. All this firepower is coupled with a heavy payload of ordnance to make the War Hammer a real problem for all sizes of ship. Hence why we can be tasked to operate independently on patrols without support from the rest of the battle group. During the Xeno threat incursion, our gunners were responsible for the destruction of over 70 hostile elements and several capital ships, as well as protecting the ship from incoming ordnance. As a special treat, we've safetied this turret so you can get a taste of what it feels like to be a gunner. All the weapons have been deactivated, so don't worry about accidental discharge. I'll remind you this is an active military vessel, so be respectful all the same. Thank you, and have a great Invictus.
Awesome. I want to see if I can go this way. I just want to look through. Okay. Nothing cool to see there. Doors don't open. All right. Here we go. So I don't think you were able to get in the turrets last time. I'm not too sure. I could totally be wrong on that, but
Aegis combat assist activated. Systems green.
I think we can only. All right.
Aegis combat assist.
Well, let's get that third person look, shall we? Dude, this is insane. Just crazy, man. The size of this ship. But, all right, so you can see, oh, it's really hard to, you can see like the 3 turrets on each side and like one's pointing a different direction. I'm in that one right now. With the sun not being here, it's kind of hard to like really show this. Oh, there we go. That's better. All right, so you can see like all the turrets there. There's so many turrets, and then you got your big one on the back. I think those are remote. There's one on the bottom there, and then there's one on the top, and then you have your turrets, your smaller ones with the size 7 cannons and the size 4 Gatlings. This is such a crazy ship. It's so big, and it's not even the biggest ship in the game. Like, you know, you have the Bengal, but I'm loving like the fact that like there's like the Bengal, Bengals in the Invictus right now with the Idris and that, and you can just see the size between like the Bengal and the Idris, and then you have this. This is so cool. But yeah, no, this is something that a player can own in the game. It's just, I think it's very, very expensive, unless you get enough, referral people, refer enough people, or a bunch of people are referred. Yeah. So it's, I wish like that you can kind of see the size 7s on the bottom. It's just dark because of the sun, and you can't get access to the bottom turrets. The size 7s are there. Let's see if I can raise it into the light there. Yeah. So you have your size 7s on the bottom. You can see in the, there we go. Actually, there's the size 4s as I continuously raise this up because I'm free looking. Yeah, where'd they go? Let me look up a little bit more actually. Yeah, so size 4's there, size 7's right there. It's really cool. I don't remember being able to get into this turret last time. I could be wrong, but definitely awesome to, if it is new, add that in for the player to experience. But otherwise...
All right, let's settle down. My name's Lieutenant Commander Alderman. I run the turret.
We're going to be wrapping this up. So we got an escape pod. We have another turret here. That is just another way to the mess hall. Invictus launch week. I like how it's Invictus launch week, but it definitely lasts more than a week, which throws me off calling it launch week. Yep, cargo, can't get into cargo. And we've been to the mess hall. That's another turret that you can access. And then here's our grader. So,
Welcome aboard the UEES War Hammer.
How much time's left here?
59
minutes.
I'd like to invite you to take a look around.
All right.
And get an up-close look at an active military vessel. Some of the actual crew members have graciously volunteered their time to explain what life is like aboard the ship.
Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed the tour. If you want to check it out, as I said, the ship tours all over the system. So it could be at Bajini Point, which is where I'm at. It could be at Port Tressler. It could be at Everest Harbor, or it could be at the August Dunlo Spaceport on Orison. It just depends on what server you go into and where it's at on that server. It seems like there's about an hour and a half plus wait time. So I'd suggest if you see any of the information panels on where the ship is docked and the time there, it might just be worth it to just go there and be able to tour it instead of waiting for it to come to you. But you all take care. Have a great day whenever you're watching this, and I hope you enjoy it, and I hope you decide to stick around for more. So if that's the case, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and then if you like the video, definitely it's so dark in this part of the walkway. If you like the video, definitely leave a like, and let me know what you think about Star Citizen, what you think about the ships, and what you're looking forward to the most. And I'll see you all in the next one. Take care.